Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
Washington Post World, December 22, 12:37 America, New York. Australia PM meets with state leaders as virus cases surge. New COVID-19 cases in Australia's most populous state have surged to a pandemic record, as Prime Minister Scott Morrison met with state leaders to discuss preventative measures. Washington Post World, December 22, 12 o'clock America, New York. Chile's millennial president-elect is a sign of a very different, pink tide. The new crop of leftists scoring wins across the region diverges from the socialist leaders of the 2000s. RT World News, December 22, 3:33 America, New York. Berlin forces EU satellite operator to take RT's German TV broadcast off air. European satellite operator Eutelsat has removed RT's German 24-hour channel from its platform under pressure from Berlin, the broadcaster said, calling the move illegal. Washington Post World, December 22, 3:30 America, New York. Danish parliament ousts convicted ex-immigration minister. The Danish parliament has voted to oust a former immigration minister who earlier this month was convicted by a rarely used impeachment court in Denmark, saying Inger Støjberg is not worthy of serving as a member of Denmark's 179-seat legislative assembly. Washington Post World, December 22, 3:27 America, New York. One person caught the coronavirus. China locked down 200,000 of their neighbors. The extreme response underlines China's hypervigilance as Beijing prepares to host the Winter Olympics in February amid new local cases of the Omicron variant. New York Times World News, December 22, 3:27 America, New York. Dozens feared dead after landslide at Jade mine in Myanmar. An official said one person was killed after more than 70 were swept into a lake by mining waste in Hpakant, the center of the country's secretive jade industry. Rescuers preparing to search after a landslide Wednesday left more than 70 people missing at a jade mine in northern Myanmar.
December 22, 3:25 America, New York. The top climate and weather stories of 2021. The climate crisis took a catastrophic toll across the globe in 2021. From the Arctic to Louisiana and to China's Henan province, signs that climate change is already altering our weather were everywhere.
Washington Post World, December 22, 3:22 America, New York. Greece. Migrant boat sinks, dozens feared missing. Greece's Coast Guard says a broad search and rescue operation has been launched after a boat carrying migrants ran into trouble and sank south of the Cycladic island of Folegandros, leaving dozens potentially missing. Washington Post World, December 22, 3:17 America, New York. Landslide in Myanmar mining area leaves dozens missing. Rescue officials say a landslide at a remote jade mine in northern Myanmar's Kachin state has left at least one person dead and 70 missing, and a search and rescue operation is underway. Washington Post World, December 22, 3:11 America, New York. South Africa's case drop may show Omicron peak has passed. South Africa's drop in new COVID-19 cases in recent days may signal the country's dramatic Omicron-driven surge has passed its peak, medical experts say. Washington Post World, December 22, 3:11 America, New York. Libya parliament says, impossible, to hold presidential vote. A Libyan parliamentary committee says that it has become impossible to hold a long-awaited presidential vote in 2 days as scheduled.
December 22, 3:10 America, New York. With rising COVID-19 cases ahead of holiday plans, the availability of testing is becoming severely strained. With coronavirus cases surging once again, frustrated Americans are struggling to get tested days before Christmas as long lines and increased demand overwhelm some facilities across the country.
CNN.com World, December 22, 3:01 America, New York. Myanmar jade mine landslide leaves dozens feared missing. Dozens of people are feared missing after a landslide early on Wednesday at a jade mine in northern Myanmar, according to a civil society group and media reports.
New York Times World News, December 22, 3 o'clock America, New York. How China's CATL became the top electric car battery maker. Beijing gave CATL lavish subsidies, a captive market of buyers and soft regulatory treatment, helping it to control a crucial technology of the future. CATL's headquarters, shaped like an oversized lithium battery, in Ningda, China.
BBC News World. December 22, 2:15 America New York, Super Typhoon Rai. BBC correspondent shows damage on Siargao Island. Howard Johnson is surrounded by smashed glass and roofs torn off like sardine lids on Siargao Island.
December 22, 2:14 America New York, COVID was third leading cause of death in 2020. COVID-19 claimed hundreds of thousands of lives in the United States in 2020, driving a record increase in the death rate and a drop in life expectancy of nearly 2 years, according to final 2020 death data from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's National Center for Health Statistics.
RT World News. December 22, 1:43 America New York. God, removed from Christmas hymn. A Swedish singer has received backlash for removing references to God from a 19th-century hymn that she performed during an annual Christmas season television program.
World CBS News, com. December 22, 1:22 America New York. Putin threatens military technical response in Ukraine standoff. Russian leader says, if the obviously aggressive line of our Western colleagues continues, Moscow will take adequate, retaliatory military technical measures.
Washington Post World. December 22, 1:06 America New York. Gaza's old battery pileups pose risk to health, environment. Virtually every household in the Gaza Strip relies on batteries to keep their home running, a result of years of chronic power outages.
BBC News World. December 22, 0:50 America New York, COVID. Australian trial tests blood thinner as nasal spray. The drug heparin could be used as a nasal spray protection if a trial shows promise, scientists say. CNN.com World. December 22, 0:48 America New York. Alleged koala massacre prompts hundreds of animal cruelty charges. Australian authorities on Wednesday charged a landowner and 2 companies with more than 250 counts of animal cruelty over the deaths of dozens of koalas during a clearance operation last year. Mirror World News. December 22, 0:14 America New York, Myanmar landslide. Dozens feared missing after disaster at Jade mine. There are fears that about 80 people have been swept into a lake by mining waste, an official at the Kachin Network Development Foundation said.